Hi, my name is Lizbeth, and I'm going to analyze the Margarita Festival, which happened to fall around mid-July of this past summer. So there are a few things that I saw about the festival that particularly popped out to me. I realized that they did have a lot of vendors, and they were around the dancing area and around the stage. That popped out to me because most people don't want to walk from one side of the stage to another just to get food. So everything was very thoughtfully placed. There were big tents, and because it was like mid-July and it was like an all-day thing, people wanted to take cover from the sun. So they had tents spread out, and underneath the tents they had bars, or I think there was one or two tents that just had just so people can go under it and kind of take cover from the sun. I also did realize that they had very diverse vendors. Some vendors had like clothing and jewelry, and others had food and alcohol. There was one lady doing like a palm reading, so I thought that was pretty cool because the Margarita Festival is something that is in Tampa, and Tampa itself is very diverse, so it was thoughtful on their part to have kind of diversity in culture. So that was nice to see. One thing that I did notice is that they didn't have many water stations around the area at all. I think that if you wanted a water, you would go to stand in one of the lines where you would want to buy like a beer or margarita or something, and then you would just also ask for water. I think in festivals like that are all day, nice to provide people that aren't necessarily like drinking alcohol and make it easy and accessible to them just get a water. So that's one that I saw, and one of my solutions is just to hire vendors or have vendors come to the property and be in charge of, handing waters out or whatever they want to charge for it. Have Aquafina or Dasani or something like that with water tents. So a risk that I see with doing that is having to pay the staff. I guess if you didn't find a vendor that just wanted to be on your property, kind of figuring it out. It's just one more thing you have to add to the list of things to do. Is that people will stay hydrated, and the staff will, be able to maybe put out tip jars. They could potentially make more money. A good solution in my opinion, because it will increase vendor fees. Vendor fees is whether they decide to give you a percentage of what they made or whether it's just going to be taxed. It's still more money that's going to increase the overall revenue and potentially boost the profit that you're going to be making off of the whole event. And overall customer satisfaction, and they'll, have one less thing to complain about, and they'll spread the word to their friends, and hopefully more people would want to come to the festival.